There's been Silvio Berlusconi, Anthony Weiner, and that's just naming a couple. Politicians who've been under the scandal spotlight. Well, in Canada, some of our lawmakers are facing their own bumpy rides. Ross Laura takes a look at some of the incidents getting worldwide attention.
With a growing number of scandals, including big city mayors and senators in the nation's capital, the stains are showing, even beyond the Canadian border.
A couple of scandals in two major cities north of the border that have people asking what's going on in Canada.
Americans may think Canadian politics aren't as bad as the U.S. version, but with the allegations about these mayors, oh, Canada.
We've seen in Canada an unprecedented number of scandals.
And the Canadian Taxpayers Federation says there's another disturbing trend. A reluctance to resign, despite mounting evidence of wrongdoing.
Many times these politicians gain a persona that they believe is bigger than the problem that they actually face. And so they believe by hanging on one more day that they'll be able to get through this.
For sheer defiance, Toronto Mayor Rob Ford is front and center.
I don't know if you guys can't get it through your thick skulls. Seriously?
In Montreal, Mayor Michael Applebaum did resign grudgingly, and he was the guy brought in to clean up corruption when Montreal's previous mayor was forced out. On the East Coast, more outrage. A former New Democrat MLA refused to step down, even while pleading guilty to ripping off public money, one of 4 MLAs convicted. Trevor Zink resigned only after Nova Scotia Premier Darrell Dexter threatened to recall the legislature to boot him out.
As far as I can tell, everything that has happened to him has happened as a result of his own actions and not the actions of anyone else.
With so many scandals, it's hard to find the positives. There are new rules on political spending in some provinces and on Parliament Hill, but to truly protect taxpayers, many believe another change is required to the culture of entitlement.
Look, there's nothing special about being a politician. In any other job, when you are guilty of stealing, you're fired. The same rules should apply to those at the top of the system as they do to everybody else. And only when we make that true will we be able to move ahead from this mess.
Troubled times in a country whose wholesome reputation is being tested. Ross Laura, Global News, Halifax.